I mean, it's okay. That's okay for tonight. You know, we'll just.
Well, I see Kevin. I see Bill Stew's logged in with Kevin. I was like, what? I'm confused.
Yeah, I was expecting him to be on, but I guess not. Let's see here. I'll just put them in here. Go. Cool. We'll just get logged on into Roll20 and then we'll get going. Oh, I can see you now, Mark.
A bit.
Let me try loading mine on, see how it does. There's Ova. Ah, nice suit of armor there, Mark.
Nice.
Right. Can you guys see me or no?
No, you're still loading.
No.
Oh, weird. Let me check on that. There we go. Let's see. I think I fixed it. There we go.
Nice.
I should have Sundays and Saturdays off starting next week, which will be nice.
Oh, very nice. Oh, there we go. No.
You know, longer cord for my camera. It's like so short I can't like bring it all the way over from my computer desktop. How late did you guys stay at the pool party?
Everybody was pretty much gone by what time, babe? Like 8 o'clock? Except for
8,
Teresa,
9. Testing?
I hear you.
Yep. Nope. Everything's okay. Probably go through commands.
Dustin and Sabrina, you're not going to be on camera?
Mine's currently being used by Streamlabs.
Are you streaming it?
Couldn't you put the input on Discord as Streamlabs?
Let's see.
Let's see. I think we just need Avala to log in to World 20.
Weird. No, Discord doesn't like it.
Do you guys feel like playing, or would you rather wait for everybody to be here? I'm really okay either way. I just maybe we could do
I'm
next
fine
week.
with
Or
either too.
Mark,
Go either
Avala, do you
way.
have a preference?
We're here. We're set up.
Okay.
Let's try something.
All right, cool. Looks like everybody's. So recap from last time. The party met up with Captain Muzala, and he kind of mentioned how the Terra folk had been capturing and throwing people down to their deaths at Firefinger. As you guys approached it during the daylight hours, you managed to approach the base of Firefinger undetected, even though it was kind of a close call. Azula was thrown up 60 feet onto a ledge that led into a cave by Ekthal. And even with her kitty paws, she was able to somehow tie a rope around a part of the cave so everybody could climb up. And she rolled really high on that, so it was very sturdy. Upon getting to like the first level of Firefinger, basically, there was this cavern, and in the cavern there was a pit filled with skeletons and some dried up blood. The ranger Douglas slid down into the pit, but unfortunately didn't see any signs of danger, such as giant spiders and cobwebs. And when he got to the bottom, a bunch of spiders came down and started attacking Douglas as well as everyone else in the group. And the party fought valiantly, and Leon was able to heal Douglas several times to restore his vitality, saving him from death. And after slaying the spiders, you guys did start to hear this Terra folk swooping down to perhaps check on the noise. And everybody prepared for that. Leon was able to raise some dirt to create kind of like a barrier to basically make it hard for him to see into it. The Terra folk ended up sticking his head into the opening, but was unable to spot anybody. Some other things that happened was Kevin located some gold and silver pieces in a coin purse. And then some of the memorable combat moments that happened was Tess. You were able to freeze and ice several of the spiders. Kevin, who's not with us tonight, was able to cast mirror image and make multiple copies of himself that the spiders attacked, and he was able to dodge. Azula, you shredded a bunch of spiders into bits with your monk paws. And of course, everyone participated and added a lot to it. At the end of that fight, where we left off, is everyone was deciding whether to basically take a short rest or not. And I think just because we're down 3 members tonight, what we'll do is we'll just say Leon, Kevin, and Veril are basically just gonna stay on this level and kind of just rest and keep guard while the rest of the group proceeds up. And of course, the challenge will be appropriately adjusted so that you're not dealing with encounters designed for 7 people instead of 4. So don't worry about that. But that's pretty much where we're at right now. So you are 60 feet off the ground, and I'll go ahead and bring your characters to the Firefinger page here. You're 60 feet off the ground in this cave at Firefinger, and let me say goodnight to my son while you guys talk about whether you want a short rest or not.
Okay.
Hey, son.
Is there a way to post the link on Roll20 so that Elba can get to her D&D Beyond character sheet?
It's in the
It's on the
I have
top.
Discord on her
character
channel.
links in Discord.
She doesn't have Discord on her computer.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I'll send you the link on Facebook, Elva. Yeah, I'll come say goodnight to you. I'll be back in a minute, okay, if you guys want to just talk about whether you want to proceed up or break.
I mean, I only have 1 second slot spell left. I only have 1 second slot spell left. We're gonna change that button really quick.
Is everyone mute?
No, I switched to push to talk.
Yeah, we're muted. I have it on
Oh.
Push to Talk, or else it'd be reverberating.
Sorry. Just use yours.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Yeah, so did you want to take a short rest or just keep going? I know Azula's at 16 hit points right now. Umbra's at 19.
For some reason, I can't see my character sheet. Like even when I click on the D&D Beyond site, I'm not on there. I can see it on Mark's computer, but not on mine.
Weird. View. Here, let me send you the link to your character. I'm sending this to you on Facebook, so it's a direct link to your character, so you should be able to just click on that and see it.
this new cook.
Sweet.
Were you able to find that, Ella?
Yeah, she got it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So, did you guys want to rest, or were you gonna proceed?
What do you guys think?
I'm at 19 out of 27.
It's not horrible. Oh, we don't have any healers present though, so
Are
we
you
should
talking
probably
to
take a
me?
long rest.
I don't hear you.
I mean, short rest.
Short rest. Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and take your short rest. Other than the swooping of occasional dinosaurs kind of flying around, and some shuffling sounds maybe coming further up the tower, you don't really hear or notice anything different. And of course, this little barrier that Leon built disappears. Okay, so just as a reminder, you guys came up this way where this ladder is, and the cavern pretty much leads to where I'm pinging now, this direction. So feel free to move your characters or whatever you need to do to kind of finish exploring this level.
Gonna use my hit dice to heal.
Yeah, absolutely. You get to do that on a short rest. Everybody does, so feel free to use your hit dice. Are you familiar with that, Alva?
Yeah, she is. Oh, I didn't take any
Yeah, some of you didn't take any damage.
You feel great.
I'm fine. Why are you guys not fine? I'll put on a little exploration music for now. Remember, you can adjust the volume however you want on the rhythm bot. All right, so how many hit points did you recover, Azula?
I used up 2 of my hit dice. I think I rolled 9.
9? Okay. Nice. What about you, Umbra?
I was trying to find where to click on it.
Hit dice is just the flat dice, right? You don't add anything to it.
Yeah, I believe so. Let's see.
I don't remember, haven't used them for so long.
It's been a while for sure. Your hit dice, yeah, at the end of the short rest, up to the character. You do add your Constitution modifier.
Oh, okay. So
To
I'm
each
max health or max health.
Nice. So your Alva, your rogue. So your hit die should be, I think it's a D6. It's actually 1d8. I'm wrong about that. So
I don't get it. Hers isn't listed in my head.
yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's a D8 for her, so she can roll a D8 plus her con mod to any hit points. Awesome. So yeah, it looks like you're at full health too, Elva. Should be at 27 now, I think.
Oh, she can't make any changes. She just has the view of it.
She should be able to change it. Let me see. Okay, she has permission to see and edit. Let's see here. I changed it for her, but she should be able to change the health next time, or even now she should be able to change it.
Still shows 19 minutes.
I'm seeing 27 out of 27 on hers. Weird. Try like clicking off of the character and then clicking on it again.
Right? Unofficial Dane? Make sure her account is right.
Huh?
Maybe she has the wrong account.
Can you move your character, Elva?
Trying to zoom in. This, I feel like this map isn't very user friendly.
No,
Oh
everything's
yeah, mine
kinda
was all
stuck in the
black. I had
bottom
to like
right.
completely zoom out.
Yeah, it's way down.
Oh, yeah, you guys are in the lower right-hand corner right now.
How come like all the other streams it looks like it's so easy to use roll 20?
Because
They
they're
could
all
just
really
be
good at
used
it.
to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get better.
I mean, a part of it is this map too. It's split up into 4 sections, so you know, like in a dungeon or whatever, it might be a little more organized than this.
Hmm.
Okay, looks like you can move it now. That's good. Okay, let's see. You kind of hear from near the top where I just pinged. You kind of hear like the sound of rushing wind coming through the ceiling.
Ping? Or did you ping
Did we
up
finish
here?
our long rest? Or short
Yeah,
rest?
your short rest, yes.
He was pinging up here.
Yeah, up on the top in this little cavern up here. Kind of hear what sounds like raw, you know, whooshing or rushing wind sounds.
I have control of my echo, please.
You should have control over it, Mark.
I feel like today is the day somebody is dying.
Hmm.
I won't let that happen.
Alright, so you hear this sound of like rushing wind coming from up here.
Do I see anything around?
You can see from basically from the top, like the ceiling of this cavern, there appears to be some kind of almost chimney-like like tunnel that leads up,
Hmm.
and it's pretty dark. So, but you kind of do see like maybe some dim light at the top of it.
Hmm?
And it looks like you could from what you can tell, it looks like the sides of it are kind of like rough, like so there's handholds. You could potentially climb your way up that, you feel like.
I want to shake up one of the nuts and then throw it up the tunnel and then catch it as it comes back down to see if I spot any like holes or anything that might be more than just a handhold.
You gotta shake your nut.
So you're gonna throw your nuts up the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and make just like a strength check with your modifier.
All right. Athletics or just strength?
Athletics is good too.
That's 25.
Okay. So you throw it up. You throw it as hard as you can, and it goes up pretty high. You realize you don't see any like holes in the sides of it from where you're at, but it looks like it's at least like a 60, 70, maybe even higher foot climb.
Oh jeez.
So it's pretty high up. It goes up pretty high. But it looks, as far as you could tell, it looks like there's, plenty of rocks and handholds and kind of
Well, we could
rockiness to it.
the corpse of the giant spider and stuff to have a cushion in case one of us falls.
I mean,
That directed at me. How high up are we going?
about 60 feet.
Yeah, right now you're about 60 feet off the ground. This looks like it leads at least like 70, 80, 90. I mean, it looks like it goes up pretty high. Maybe somewhere between like 70 to 100 feet high. So it's a pretty big climb.
I mean, from what Phil said, there's a lot of places to grab onto to climb up.
You want me to yeet you up there pretty far with a rope attached to you?
You gonna yeet me again?
Yeet you again, and then you can just tie the rope in case one of us falls.
Oh god. If the rope's even tied good.
You said it's 90 feet, and then how big is the hole?
It's like it's a couple feet on each side, so where your normal humanoid figure could just use their feet and arms to kind of shimmy up if they wanted to.
Oh.
All right. Hang on. I guess I'll climb up first. And you said it's 90 feet, right? Or we need to.
Yeah, it looks like 70 to 100 feet. It's kind of hard to tell from down here, but it's really high up.
Okay. I'll take one of the ropes that you guys have, I guess, and then combine with my
I do my rope.
I'll start climbing up there.
All right, so you guys are doubling up rope and then going up.
I'm gonna hitch a ride on you.
I'm gonna drag the giant spider to put below just in case the worst happens.
I like it. Let me grab one of the spiders here.
Be a pretty gross cushion to land on.
All right.
Yeah, that would be.
So there, I put a spider down there, as you can see, to cushion your fall.
Thank you, bro.
I'll make them a little smaller though. Just... Okay. Well, so Zula, you're on his shoulders, right?
Yeah.
Ekfall, go ahead and make a athletics check. It doesn't seem like too hard of a climb, but you do need to make a check.
Rip.
Okay, so you roll a natural one.
So
Wow. I jump off of you.
can I
Jesus Christ.
I this up? Or
What's that?
like,
So I'm just gonna say like you like jump up,
And
you know,
that's
or
it.
whatever your character would do, and like, like, you can float a little bit. I don't know if you're floating or not, but like, whatever it is you do, like, you get to like the very base of this like tunnel, and you start like pulling yourself up, and you just like lose your handhold at like the very start, and because there's a giant spider beneath you, like your fall is totally cushioned.
Ew.
But now you're covered in like dead spider juices.
Gross.
And the spider juices don't like squirt on all the other party members.
You rolled a 1, not the rest of us.
We're a
Sure, why
team.
not?
We all
If you want
spider
spider juices on you, you can have spider juices on you. It's up to you guys.
Ew.
All right, I'm gonna try this again.
Let's try that again. All right, don't roll a 1 again. Okay, that's much better.
There we go.
All right, so after embarrassing yourself in front of the group, you find yourself. Where did you go? Let me move you.
Do I disappear with him?
Yeah. You find yourself basically coming to the top of a. Well, you get after about 90 feet up, you get near the top of the tunnel, and you realize as you kind of get near the top that it's just another cavern, kind of similar to the one you were in from the sounds and from what you can see so far. Are you gonna poke your heads over? Are you trying to like be stealthy or anything like that, or?
Probably like whisper to what's Sabrina's character's name again?
Azula.
Azula, you wanna go scout up there?
I sigh. I jump off his shoulder and go investigate. I'm gonna be stealthy about it.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check, Azula.
I'll just be like hanging tight, kind of out of reach still.
Just there in case.
What's my stealth? 19 plus 7.
Awesome.
Oh crap.
So, as you kind of like jump off onto the ledge, Azula, you're like the first thing you see is that there's this cat like staring at you, and it's right in front of you, and it's kind of a brown and black spotted kitty cat. It's not like a giant cat or anything. It's just like a like a house cat, kind of like you are, and it's just like standing, sitting there on its hind legs, kind of just like staring at you.
So because of my background, I'm able to communicate freely with other felines. I'm going to ask it what it's doing up here, and if there's any pathways.
It kind of like it acknowledges your existence, and then it starts licking its paws, and she says, "Looking for treasure."
Ah, a fellow treasure hunter, I see.
I
As I'm
want the
talking to him.
shinies.
Oh, you want the shinies? I'm gonna talk to Ekthal and be like, toss me a coin.
I reach into my my coin pouch and grab a shiny silver coin and I just yeet it up there to the general direction where I think she is.
All right. So you see
I
this
shall.
coin just kind of like come out of the hole and right towards you, and I imagine it's you can grab it or just let it roll on the ground or whatever, but you have the shiny now.
Like I put my paw on top of the coin to stop it from rolling, and then I kind of swat at it gently with my paw over to the other cat as an offering, and I'll ask them if they came from the path ahead and if there was any monsters lurking.
it kind of like its eyes get really big, and it starts to purr. It says, "Oh, a shiny! Thank you." It kind of scoops it over to itself, with its paw, and it tries to you see it get on its hind legs and kind of try to pick it up with its two paws, and it kind of fumbles a little bit, and then she puts it in her teeth, and it's just kind of clink, holding it in her teeth, and she says, "Well, you're communicating telepathically, I imagine." So
Yeah.
She gives you a wink and says, "There's some bat-like creatures in the next room over here, but they don't seem to bother me, and I don't seem to bother them. But there's a shiny over there too, and I was trying to get the shiny, but I was kind of scared to get too close to those scary creatures on the wall."
Hmm.
And you can
Okay.
kind of as you kind of look in this corner over here, where maybe the other room might be, you kind of see this gold, a slight gold glint of light kind of coming from around that corner.
Oh shoot.
You see
I'm
that?
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Well, I can see of the room. I'm telling this to Ekthal.
Mhm.
Well, I can see of the room that the cat told me about. It looks like there's a gold aura emanating from it.
And
then-
Telepathically, I'll ask her if it's safe for me to come up.
Yeah, I'll let him know that it's okay for him to come up, and the cat did relay to me that there are creatures in the other room.
Okay,
and while this is happening, what is Tess and Umbra doing? Have you guys decided? Have you started climbing up? What are you doing?
Are you gonna throw a rope down, Ekthal?
Yeah, where's my
Yeah, I was gonna throw a rope down once I got to the top. Find a secure location. Use my called pittance to hammer into the a crack somewhere and then lower the rope.
Okay, so you're going to use you were going to use a hammer to hammer the rope into the wall or the floor?
You're gonna make noise after being
Wouldn't
told
hammer.
about bats.
Okay,
Was-
yeah, you can certainly do that if you want. It is a cavern, so noise, you hear rocks, occasionally maybe you hear a rock kind of falling on the ground, and it echoes throughout the rest of the
I'll try to wait for there to be a gust of wind before I do any hammering.
Okay, I like that. Let's have you do. I feel like this is kind of almost like a performance check, honestly. Let's have you make. Give me 1 second. I'm loading up your character sheet. Make a freaking performance check, Mark, to see if you could how well you time it with the sound of the wind. Okay, that's +2, so you're good. You're good. Yeah, so you and with just a show of finesse, you manage to time it perfectly, and
Nice.
you don't hear the sound of the hammering at all in relation to the wind. So, all right, so Tess and Umbra, you have this rope that is now secured, and if you should so choose, you could climb up now if you'd like.
Okay, I start to climb up.
All right, go ahead and Umbra, make your athletics check.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, Evie.
Hi.
Ugh.
You rolled a 6. That's what you get, -1 on athletics.
Oh god. Just maybe let the
Nice.
cat girl come up first.
Well-
Umbra come up.
You are being helped by a rope, so with the 6, you do manage to make it up.
I was about to be like,
There
let
you go.
Umbra go up and then just tie it around
Yeah.
around to that guy.
So you make it up, Umbra. Let me move you over there.
I'm gonna tie the rope around myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna start to climb.
Go ahead and make your athletics check.
The 7.
7. 7's good enough with the rope. Alright, so you guys all made it up. I'll bring Mark's echo up as well in case he needs it later. Okay. Alright. So you all make it up and you see this kitty cat with like a silver coin in its teeth, kind of chatting it up with Azula. And Azula, why don't you make a perception check?
Passive one or
Make an active one.
active perception? Ooh. 8 plus 5? So 13?
You kind of hear like an occasional sound coming from
Ew.
the next room. Kind of almost sounds bat-like. But you don't really see anything.
Okay. I'm gonna relay to them, according to the cat's description earlier and what I'm hearing, it does sound like it could possibly be bat-like creatures. In the next room over. Hello?
I heard you.
Oh, I was like, is anyone else there?
You're fine.
I guess my cat's just talking to herself.
Were you telepathing to yourself?
I was telepathing to everyone, but I guess no one heard it. I'm just gonna start grooming myself then.
Good kitty.
Dustin, what are you doing?
Moving up.
What?
I moved up. Get ready.
I heard you.
forward.
Sorry.
Right. So there's bat-like creatures in the next room. How many?
Yep.
Have you seen them? Have you been able to take a count on anything? How big are they? What are we looking at here?
I asked the cat the questions I'm being asked because I have no clue.
She says there's like maybe 6 or so bat things kind of like just chilling on top of the wall.
And you asked the kitty how big they are.
And she said that they didn't really, bother her, and she didn't really care to go
Get
any
too
closer though.
close.
She was kind of scared, but she did see like some shinies. She also does mention that there was like a dead skeleton. There's like another skeleton of some kind of human. There's shinies on that body as well.
Ooh, shinies. Are we gonna go check out the shinies, guys?
Yeah, let's go check out the shiny. So I got my let's see. Can we get an updated map? Or is this the updated map?
This is
Yep.
updated map. You just need
Yeah,
to move.
you're on the second floor now.
You just need to move to be able to see things.
Yeah, and Azula, you may be able to see like from where you're at, you can kind of see like the feet of the skeleton, and you can tell that the glow is definitely coming from there.
Ooh, fun.
And I mean, feel free to move your characters, guys. You know,
I
just
see sparkly stuff.
you can move them
Oh,
anywhere. Just know that if you like go over a trap or something like that, it's gonna activate. But other than that, feel free to move and explore, ask questions.
So-
You know.
I'm gonna be. So when I'm moving, I'd like to have it assumed that my echo is always 5 feet in front.
Okay. Let's just for now. Let's just yeah, that works.
It's powder. You want powder?
Okay, so your echo, you know, you can see everything your echo sees, right?
I know, but we forgot about the
I
later.
don't think so at this point. No.
Okay. There's you can clearly see the skeleton now, Ekthal. Do
Okay.
you see that
The
gold light?
gold light?
Yeah. For some reason,
You
It's
can
a
start
gold
from-
light.
I can see it. It's like
it's weird.
greenish gold around the room.
Right here?
Go get some pepper.
No, here in this whole room.
You want fish too?
Oh, it's probably because of your night vision. Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
is it?
you can see like this gold light emanating from the skeleton, where the cat said
Okay.
there was some shinies. But you also hear this of the back creatures. If you want to go ahead and make a perception check, Ekthal.
Oh, you opened.
Yeah.
So you get 14 plus.
I'm trying to figure out. What's perception on there again?
It's a perception. So for you, your perception is
Negative
minus
one.
1 actually. So you can't really see them either, but you definitely hear them coming from in that little cave room here.
This cave?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
It's just, really good way everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Umbra, or not Umbra, Azula. They didn't really, the other cat, but they didn't really pay attention to the cats, right? Do you wanna maybe go
what?
first?
She didn't go that close to them though.
Oh, okay. Do we hear or see anything coming from the other side?
From here, you notice basically this is an opening that leads to the outside, and you are much higher up than you were the other level.
We can't use any of our people's abilities that aren't here, right?
Yeah, they're downstairs, guarding and resting right now.
Why? Oh, you might be. Maybe. Am I okay?
So the kitty cat that Azula was talking to starts to like walk past you guys and goes down and kind of goes near the ledge. Ekthal, you can see this, goes near the ledge here and just kind of like starts looking out, looking down, looking around, licking her paw.
I will. Does this seem like the same type of species that Azula is?
Yeah, it's like a cat, just like a cat.
Okay, so I'll telepathically ask her, since I can see her, if she sees anything out there.
She doesn't respond
no.
at all. Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
like a regular cat, not like a gremlin or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Okay.
I start laughing because I know what you're trying to do. I'm special.
Okay.
Like she's a higher intelligence cat, but she can't communicate telepathically with you guys.
Okay. Darn, if only we could use James's raise earth to block off the that entrance so we're not flanked by the pterodactyls.
I'm follow
Do
that
I
cat a
see
little
any
bit.
of them flying out there?
You can't. No, you don't see any right now. You kind of hear like some squawks and stuff way off in the distance up in the sky, but it doesn't sound like they're approaching.
Okay. So I guess telepathically, I'll tell everyone in our party one by one, since I think I can only do it, communicate one at a time, that there's a bunch of bat creatures in this next room. And the plan is we're gonna group up, and I'm gonna send my my shadow in, and then we're gonna engage the as kind of like bait, and then we're gonna engage the creatures and try to take them out as fast as
Okay.
if that's acceptable with everyone here.
Jesus, take the wheel.
How many does it look like there are?
You
When I
haven't been able
talked
to
to
see
the
them
cat
yet.
earlier, she said roughly 6. But I also don't know if she knows how to count.
That's true. I did you tell us 6? Right? Do I know that there's
Yeah,
6?
I would relay all that in.
Okay, I am going to say like six birds is a lot.
Well, I'm so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my shadow in the room as bait, and I'm gonna basically make a barbecue out of these chickens. You know what I mean?
So we're gonna
Time
go
to
and
get some
attack the
cooking
things in this
on.
room. We're gonna go.
Anybody down for some dragon fried bat wings?
Yeah. Gross.
I begin.
I'd probably eat some.
You see my hands start to tingle with frost.
Lead
Can I
the
give
way,
you-
boss.
I give
Alright.
you a frosty thumbs up.
Alright.
Gonna prepare an action
So-
for the
So what are you
first
doing?
monster that gets near me.
I'm
Make this
readying Ray of
trailer-
Frost.
Okay, so here, and then send my echo in. And I want the echo to kind of like stumble in and act like he's injured, and then go prone on the ground.
Okay. And is there anyone else preparing any type of action, or?
I'm preparing an action to jump on the first bat I see that approaches his body.
After I use the fire breath.
After you use what?
After I use my fire breath on him.
Oh, you're gonna use fire breath?
Yeah, because he's going in as the bait. Once they all swoop down, hopefully they will all swoop down at the same time on him. I'm going to be able to ignite them.
Did you make noise?
Okay, then I'll use the fire breath as my signal to jump in after.
Who's that?
Tess, you're wizard, right?
Yeah.
Can you create sounds with a cantrip?
Predestination. I believe so.
Can you make it look like my shadow is speaking and struggling?
Ah,
I'm wondering
putting
if
on a
it's
play,
more-
I see.
I wonder if it's more related to sounds, because the kitty might have not been making sounds.
And can you make it look like it's emanating from my echo?
Well, he's purposefully trying to get their attention.
Yeah.
But is that what we want to do, or do we want to try and see if your shadow being sneaky doesn't attract them?
I feel like we're
I
gonna
think we should
fight
just
them
get rid of them.
anyways. Yeah.
I'd rather have control of the situation as opposed to
I
not.
can. I can
Okay,
make it seem
so let's
like
do
he has
this.
a
Let's
little bit
have
of fire on
everybody.
him.
Let's have everybody make a group stealth check just to make sure you guys get in position without alerting everything. So everybody make a stealth check. and as long as two of the group members beat the DC, you'll be good to go. And then you can have a surprise round, basically.
15.
Nice. I get a +9 still.
What?
13 plus 7, 20.
You just have to beat a 3. So
Oh.
the two of you already beat a 3. So okay, so the you guys will have a surprise round. So we're locking in this plan. Does anyone have anything they want to say before I start this?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. All right. So your echo stumbles in. Explain like how this looks and what happens.
So basically, it kind of looks like he's injured. With Tess making like sounds of him like grunting or whatever, and then he just kind of like falls on the ground and like yells.
Gotcha. Okay. So all of a sudden you hear like this loud, and about 8 of these bat-like looking creatures kind of start swooping down from the wall, and they all like just come in to basically like bite your shadow, right? Your shadow has 1 hit point, I believe.
Yes, but he still has an armor class of 18.
He does have an armor class of 18. Okay.
Not a bat.
Okay, well, a couple of them hit. So they all like swoop in, and
But they're all on top of him right now, right?
yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
do
so
that.
I'm
So
gonna-
they're all on top of the echo. Your echo dies, but you guys can go ahead and all take your prepared actions right now.
All right.
I jump into the fray.
Well, no, my dragon fire goes first.
Oh, you didn't do it yet? Oh.
Not yet. Why is my character sheet look different?
No,
Is it because it's not full screen? What the heck? Why does it change when it's...
Your character sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changes if it's not full screen.
Oh, that's weird.
Websites do that. They're responsive, so it'll, if it gets smaller,
Why
it'll
is it
change like
scale?
that. Yeah.
Okay, anyways, okay, so breath weapon, 2d8.
Is it like a save that they have to make, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Your breath weapon. What's the save? Is it 13? It looks
Yes,
like
I
it's
believe
13.
it's 13.
Okay, and they take half damage if it fails.
Yes.
Okay. Well, fortunately, these creatures. Let's see here. These creatures all have 2 hit points, so your
Oh my god.
your breath attack just completely decimates them as they swarm in. So, what does this look like? Explain it.
So, basically, all of them go in for the echo, start pecking at him, and this like crystal white fire with like I guess highlights of purple and pink just sweeps over them and kind of chars them instantly, and they all just like keel over.
And just I imagine some of their.
I walk over, pick one up, and then start munching on one of its wings.
So literally after that fire breath, because I was taking that as my signal, I like wiggle my butt and like get ready to pounce, and I jump on, and there's like nothing left, so I'm just like on top of the ashes now.
I pick up one of the little charred carcasses, and I'm like, and I take out some spices from my my belt, and I sprinkle it on, and then I continue munching on it.
That's funny. It's a good thing they're cooked, because you would have had to make a Constitution save if they weren't.
Let's look at the shinies.
Yeah, so you got this corpse of like, I don't know, some kind of explorer, and there's just shinies coming from her. And at this point, the kitty cat also kind of comes closer. curiously from a distance, kind of glaring at the shinies.
My shiny.
Why do I feel like we're gonna have to kill this cat?
Yep.
I'm gonna start looking for the shinies.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty easy to find. They're emanating from the body. You locate
Ah,
15 gold pieces.
Nice.
I'm very
A-
cautious of this cat.
A gold and carnelian ring.
Are you keeping track of the loot?
That's James's job usually.
Yeah. So somebody write this down. Maybe Umbra or Zula, you should, because it's yours. Right now. And then there's also 2 onyx figurines, and those of you who are native to Chultans
Uh-huh.
would recognize these figurines as chawingas.
They belong in a museum.
Chawingas are these like mystical elemental spirits that live in the jungle, and supposedly, people have had encounters with them before, and they're kind of like these spirits that are, like jungle spirits that are really small and playful.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
So,
Like Loki's?
and I'm sending you guys a handout that you can look at that kind of shows
Maybe more like
what these look like.
gosh, what are the other Earth spirits?
Oh, cool.
Oh, they're like the from Princess Mononoke almost.
Yeah, like those little
brush
black
monkeys?
figurines.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of what they look
Yeah,
like.
so since I don't have opposable thumbs, I'm just gonna motion at Exo to carry my
Yeah,
stuff.
someone else probably should carry it, huh?
Well, I mean, you and I have been like on archaeological expeditions before, so you
Yeah.
probably go to me first.
You probably already assume that he's.
Yeah,
Did I know something about
he's my pack mule.
him?
So yeah, the cat kind of just is here now, and it kind of just like it looks like it wants to talk to you, Azula. It's kind of like comes up to you and like kind of sits in front of you.
Do we have would I know the value of these Wanga titles?
They're probably worth a little something. Oh, you're like an archaeological person, huh?
Yeah.
Make a let's see, for you.
History? No.
Yeah, I would say
No, but I
probably
feel
a
like
history
he would
check
have
for you.
an advantage or something though.
Do you have a thing?
Yeah, I should have a thing. I have +2, but
You would probably estimate it in the range of like 40 to 60 gold pieces.
okay.
I'm gonna look at the cat. What you want?
Tell her we can give her like
She just says, "Those are
5
some
gold.
really nice shinies. Can I have one?" I like shinies. I like you guys.
Is this the only part of the cave you've explored?
Yeah. I climbed up earlier, and there was some big, scary, hairy things,
Oh.
and but I've just been looking for shinies.
I'm gonna ask the group.
Can't talk to her.
I guess we can give her something. What do we want to give
I'd
her?
say give her like 5 gold. I'll tear off a piece of one of my tunics to make a bag for her real quick too.
Okay. I'm gonna take 5 gold off of what we found to give to her.
And you're putting it in like in a little bag or something.
Yeah.
So it's easier
It's
for
like,
her to carry.
Yeah. I mean, I take like a piece of scrap cloth.
Like
from...
Like a little
Aw.
dice bag.
Yeah,
Very
I take a
cute.
piece of scrap
I just put
scrap
it in.
cloth. Put the gold in, and then like a piece of string, and just tie it so she can put it around her neck.
Make sure you subtract the gold, but
Yeah.
her eyes like glitter yellow.
Well, we
and
also got
was
15
having this-
gold from the finding, so we'll just.
So now,
Right,
now
gold.
10. But
Ask the cat what her name is.
she like scoops it up, the little dice bag of gold in her mouth and is carrying it like
What?
this.
Oh, I guess I
mouth.
would probably kneel down and see if she wanted me to tie it around her neck.
She like nods like this.
Okay.
Well, actually, she's a cat, so she kind of
I guess
just
I'll
when you like kneel down
shorten
to
the loop
like
so she can easily grab it.
yeah, like when you kneel down, she like starts like brushing up and against you and like purring up.
What's the
Azula.
cat's name?
She says, "My name's Mukhtar.
Mukhtar.
What's your name?"
Azula.
That's a pretty name.
Thank you.
Meow.
You should probably be careful on your way out. Looks like some of those big birds in the sky want a snack.
She says, "Oh, I like shinies though. I'll come with you guys."
Oh,
Okay.
I guess. Can use her to scout a little.
Yeah.
She seems to like going off on her own.
Offer her some of the.
I don't trust this cat.
I'll offer her some of the crispy bat wings.
I give her like a side eye cat look, like the cat's not really looking, but also like out of the corner of my eyes, I'm always watching her. I don't trust the cat.
She takes a couple nibbles of the bat wings, and then maybe that's when you could tie the little coin purse around her neck, I guess. All right. So that's other than this corpse here, skeleton actually, which there's no longer a yellow light. So let me get rid of that.
Oh, what was the yellow light?
It was just like the gold and the ring shining.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so about this ring, the history check didn't reveal anything about that.
The gold and carnelian ring.
Yeah. Does the magic command feel like it's might be enchanted?
He's talking to you, babe.
Sorry. There. Do you hand me it so I can investigate it?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll an Arcana check, Tess.
Hey, 12.
Wait, what?
So I'm
You get-
investigating the ring that you handed me. That it was handed.
So you have a -1 to Arcana. Oh, you do. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you don't.
What kind of mage is this?
He's a sorcerer.
I'm not a mage. I'm a sorcerer.
He has no need for rings for his.
We can
power.
always have James. Oh no, wait, he's a
You
druid.
don't really detect anything magical about it.
I hand it back.
All right. So are there any other rooms here, or? I'm
Well,
gonna
you
also
see
retrieve-
what you
retrieve
see.
the
So
book
as
that I
far
brought.
as far as like rooms and stuff, the only thing you notice so far is this opening with a ledge and a ladder. That
Okay.
let's see.
There aren't any other like crevices or anything.
Go ahead if you want. Go ahead and make a investigation check to see if there's anything else in the interior of the cave.
And
Did
so
we investigate the other body? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Azula did.
so this is part of the tower formation, right?
Yeah, you guys are inside Firefinger. that tall
Now,
tower.
this is a man-made tower, or it's like a mountain that kind of looks like a tower?
It definitely appears as if it was built. You know,
Okay.
it's not like it's hewn stone.
Oh, it is Kingstone. Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
So-
what about
If
these?
if you recall from previous sessions, on your history, the knowledge is there's some kind of like communication towers with a flame on top that Chultans would use to communicate with different parts of Chult.
And these skeletons look like they've been here for a while?
Yeah, this one has definitely been here for a while.
Okay.
So I start peeking out to see if there's anywhere around, and I relay that it looks like there's ledges that can be walked on.
Yeah, so
On
before
both
you,
ways.
Azula, there's a really rickety looking ladder that is kind of like rotted and decrepit.
Ew.
And that ladder,
Does it go up?
let me see here. That ladder leads down. However, it is broken,
Mm.
and which is why you couldn't see it from down below. And also,
Okay.
getting closer to the edge, you can see that you're about 160 feet off the ground, so you're really high up. As a matter of fact, if you guys look at that handout of Firefinger that I gave you, you can kind of see where you're at.
How do we view the handouts?
You have an option
Yeah.
on the upper right to see
Okay.
the handouts.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
You'll notice on the bottom there's trees, right? And that first opening was the level you guys were at. Now you're at the one in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And so you can kind of see there's like a ledge, and it looks like, you know, from your memory of what you saw on the outside was it looks like a ladder that leads up to the next spot. But also, Azula, you can hear and see, you know, Terrafolk kind of flying around above you.
So I would
Yeah.
probably be able to. I'd probably be able to estimate where we are on the map if I've seen this image due to my cartography skills.
On the map, what are you referring to on the map? Like
How far up we are?
yeah, you're 160 feet up. You're in that middle
Yeah.
section.
So I would probably know that if we go to if we're looking out and we go to the right, we'll be able to go around a corner and find another ladder, right?
Yes, I think you would know that.
Okay.
Maybe.
Also, Azula, another thing you notice when
Mhm.
you step closer to the edge is it's extremely gusty and very windy,
Ooh.
especially because you're so high up. And it's more so than like normal. And you kind of felt it a little bit when you were climbing up that tunnel, but you know, this part of the ledge is very gusty.
Oh man. Gonna let them know, guys, I might blow away here.
I can put you in my backpack. I guess what I'll do is we'll how many ropes do we have?
Well, you probably have two, because you should have all of my stuff.
Okay.
You also have the ropes
yeah.
that you nailed into the ground too.
I retrieved those.
So two 50-foot ropes is what you have.
Okay. And it's about 100 feet from each level to level, right?
Yeah, I mean the last one you were at 60 feet above the ground. This one you're at 160.
Okay.
So yeah, the next level is higher up. You know, maybe approximately 100 feet or so.
And how wide is the ledge?
The ledge it's about, as you can see from the map, it's like 5 feet squares. It's very windy, very gusty,
All right, so
perhaps even
probably
dangerously so.
go How much do you weigh, Tess? Are we just gonna pretend the rest of the group's not here, or what?
Yeah, they're on the first level resting, and kind of just holding down the fort for right now.
Do we just want to see that they took a long rest?
We want to keep going, and then they're gonna have to try to.
They're
catch up
taking
to
they're
us?
taking an extended short rest.
Okay.
They'll join, whenever next time they join us, they'll just, come up and join us. They're not here for right now, because just
Yeah.
us.
Okay, so I
What?
think what we'll do
Huh?
is
What is it? I'm fine with that hole.
250 feet, and there's only. Well, there's only 4 of us. So we could probably put about 10 feet between each of us. Maybe 5. Okay, we'll put 5 feet of rope in between each of us, tied around our waists, and then we'll just walk one behind the other, holding on to each other's shoulders, so that we're a little steadier. We'll be kind of like steadying ourselves, bracing ourselves against every time there's a gust of wind.
Wait. How did the cat get up here?
How did the cat get up here? That's a great question.
Meow.
Pretty sure she just climbed up.
You wanna?
I look at her.
see if she runs away? We
Did
have
she
two-
climb up here?
Yes.
There's
Like
a
from the
hole?
out.
With help?
No, I came from the same way you guys came.
Would a cat have been able to climb up that route?
Of course.
Okay.
Sus.
Napkin.
Okay. All right. So I think 5 foot spacing between each of us with tied rope, and then hold on to each other's shoulders and just kind of walk along the edge, bracing ourselves every time a gust of wind comes along. What do you guys think?
We'll take it extra slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat, Umbra, the cat, Mukhtar, kind of comes up to your feet and like starts brushing up against you and purring.
I let it happen, but I'm not happy with it.
It's the little, as it kind of rubs up against your legs, the coins in its little purse kind of cling together a little bit. Cling.
I do a little.
So it moves on to Tess then, and it starts rubbing up against Tess's legs and purring and stuff.
Taking the cat.
Okay.
So they're both gonna be in your backpack.
It looks like it wants to like jump on somebody's shoulders. It still like kind of gets on its hind legs and kind of like starts to jump up onto Tess. Oh, it looks like Tess is not here right now.
He said, "God damn it."
He said, "Does he let it happen?"
He said, "Might as well."
Okay. So the cat kind of like jumps on his like shoulder and like wraps its claws around his neck a little bit, like, bracing for the wind.
I like laugh.
Wow.
I like laugh because I'm allowed to do it because it doesn't do anything to Ektal.
Okay, so you guys are all tying yourselves with rope, and you're gonna proceed out onto the ledge,
Yeah.
like 5 feet. in from-
How does it feel as
Show me-
we walk out?
Mhm. Okay, so show me your marching order. Yeah, why don't you put yourself like right there, Mark, and then everyone line up in the order that you want.
Zoom would be like right on top of me.
I'm gonna be with Mark, yeah. So I just put mine beside his. Or like that or something.
You're gonna be on top of him. Okay, in the
Yeah.
backpack. That's right. I guess Tess Tess could be next, I suppose, with the cat.
Mm-hmm.
And then Umbra, you want to take up the rear? Or do you want to be second?
Tess is a little pussy. He's gonna be in the back.
Alright.
I'd say whoever weighs the most should be in the back.
Oh, so you should be at the back.
Actually, no. I think Umbra should probably be at the back because she has more dexterity. She's less likely to slip. If she slips, Tess is going to be just between me and her, and we can both catch him.
Also, if anything starts to fall, I have a higher chance of moving.
Yeah, Tess
Right.
should be in the middle.
Yeah, I'd say everyone should have a knife out. Be able to cut the rope if need be.
I show my claws.
You're not
So,
even tied to the rope, so you're
Umbra
fine.
is going second or last?
Last.
Last? Okay. Alright, so you step out onto the ledge. You guys are all tied up. Above you, there's several giant terrafolk flying around, kind of squawking. You know, some of them are closer to the tower, some of them are further away, like looking around for things, kind of swooping down. And as you proceed around the corner, there is that gust of wind that we were talking about. So I would like
I dig my
Ekfall,
daggers into the
Tess
cliff.
and Umbra to roll a d6. It's a flat d6.
Hopefully, nice.
Ow.
I guess.
But I am digging my
Oh,
daggers
no.
into the cliff.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
Tess and Elva or Umbra, you guys rolled the 1. So
Oh god.
in spite of like preparing mentally and physically for this wind, a big gust comes and threatens your placement on the ledge. So both of
What direction is
you,
it coming from?
which direction is the wind coming from?
Oh, I would also like to add that behind Umbra is my shadow as well.
Behind Umbra is your shadow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say this time the wind's coming this way.
Which way?
But go ahead,
I can't
Umbra
really see
and
the arrow
Tess.
because it's all blacked
The
out.
arrow.
Go ahead
It's
and
blacked out.
the arrow's blacked out.
Yeah.
For him, it is.
Oh, okay. It's coming from
Okay.
from the right
Oh,
to
okay.
left. Yeah. Umbra and Tess, go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Bye guys.
You're looking for. In this case,
No.
the DC is going to be 9.
Nice knowing you.
My dexterity is 7. Wait, what?
So dex save throw. Okay, so
12.
Tess rolls a 12, so he's good. All up to you, Umbra. It's looking to beat a 9. You get a +7? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm a cat.
I have a question. Does my echo? It sounds like it's a solid object, right?
I don't think that in this case, it would get like pushed off. Also, it's gone because the things killed it.
Well, I would have resummoned it before we started out.
But you didn't.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, but you didn't say. Oh. That's fine. How many times can you cast that each day? I forget.
Many times as I want. It's a bonus.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Really? Dang.
That's
Bonus
crazy.
yeah, it's a bonus action to manifest it.
Wow.
Crazy. Okay, yeah, I mean, so it's there. I mean, in this case, I think it's fine.
Okay.
So.
I was wondering if it would be able to like steady somebody if they started to fall, or because it can attack.
I don't think so. I think it's more of like a. I mean, just reading it, it doesn't. I don't think it does that. It's more of like when you attack, it like attacks and you can kind of move it around outside of combat.
Right.
Yeah.
Grapple with them?
Okay, so you guys, you managed to brace yourselves. You don't fall. Which even if you did, there was rope, so that would help, but you're good. So you guys make your way up a little further, and you're now at the base of a ladder. And this ladder has seen better days,
Oh god.
like all the other ladders. It is kind of, a little rotten here and there, but not quite as bad as the one that was broken. But it does lead up to a little cave opening above. It looks like it's about, let's see. Yeah, it's like an 80-foot climb.
Alright,
Oh
so
jeez.
Umbra, I think you should probably go first up this ladder since you're pretty.
I don't know that I can. Because look at how. Oh, we can pass through fronts, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean you're lighter and you got some good dexterity and climbing skills. I'm gonna hand you the 2 lengths of rope to tie once you get up to the top.
I have good acrobatics.
Well, acrobatics, I mean, they can kind of be used, kind of swap them in and out.
Alright. So I slowly pass my way to the front.
I'll untie the rope from your waist.
Yeah, I untie. Or I'm gonna.
So you're untying the rope?
So I'm gonna so that I can move forward to the front.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on to like them as I'm passing forward to the rope that they have on them.
Okay. How do you describe how you like shimmy past or move past everybody? What does that look like?
I'm going to try and like I don't have the rope on me anymore. Like as I'm shimmying past him, I'm holding onto the rope still.
Mm-hmm.
Like to not where I was tied, but where they're kind of tied, and I'm shifting hand over hand as I'm going towards the front.
Okay.
I peek my head out of the bag and I'm like, Exal, why didn't you just move forward more?
Well, Exal could move forward if you wanted to.
I'm afraid to move too much, only because like I don't want to. If there's more pterodactyls on the other side, I don't want to.
Well, there are pterodactyls above you, and they're like
Okay.
they're actively like flying around and looking around and stuff.
This whole being on a rope thing makes me want to play that game you were showing us, Bib.
Okay, so I'm going to start to. Or you guys have to take the rope off of you guys, right?
I'm not taking the rope off until we're ready to climb. I took the rope off you.
I know, but I'm at the bottom of the
He
stairs.
gave you 2 other ropes.
I gave you 2 other ropes.
Between all of us, we should have minimum of 4 ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause I have my own. Okay. All right, let's do that. I
So we
start to
have
climb
one
up.
that can still
So
be tied
what are
to
you gonna do with your rope, Umbra?
I untied her rope from her waist.
Yeah, but you mentioned okay, so you're just climbing up without a rope?
I have
We can still rope her.
What are we gonna do? Put 100 feet of rope on her as she climbs up?
I don't know, I'm just asking so I understand.
We
what
can
you
literally
guys are
tie
doing.
the rope that she was supposed to carry up there onto her.
around me.
No.
Yeah.
How high is this? How high
80.
is this stairs?
She said 80 feet.
Okay. Oh shoot! But I only have 60 feet.
100 feet of rope.
I have 100 feet of rope. Oh, because they're 50. Okay.
Yeah.
100.
So yeah, I'll just tie it to me. You hold on to the other end. Because
Mhm.
this is 2 separate ropes. And as I'm
Mhm.
climbing up, you guys hold on. You and Toss hold on.
If you fall straight down, that's not going to do any good. If you fall below us, by the time you stop with the rope, it'll be 80 foot of momentum trying to stop that. You might as well just go straight up without anything tied to you.
I too like to
I'll
live
just go straight up.
dangerously.
Right. I'll just start to head up then.
Without a rope?
Yeah, because the way this is.
Okay.
No. But I mean, I could try to hold on to the ledge too, if I fall.
Is that your final answer?
I'm sorry.
Is that your final answer?
My plan was if like worst case scenario you fall or something, I would cut my rope and go and catch you
Fine.
flying.
Oh, and use your flying.
Mhm.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check for the climb.
Maybe acrobatics.
Only if you find an epic way to describe how you acrobatically climb up the ladder. Then yes.
How's the cliff face look?
It's very like hewn and slippery. It doesn't look good for climbing.
Oh, shoot.
Although you could probably try if you really wanted to. It looks like it's not going to be easy.
Because athletics is strength based.
It is, yes.
Athletics is dexterity based.
But if you want to find a way to, if you can just describe like a fun way that your character uses acrobatics skill
Think of,
as opposed to athletics, then yes.
So-
Think of those
Go ahead.
flying rope dancers.
I know. So I think what I would do is
Come up with something fun.
since the things are broken, like some of the
Like the
horizontal
rungs.
ones are broken, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna, with my claws, I'm gonna use the vertical ones, and I'm gonna like and do this with my feet and my my paws,
Very nice. Okay,
so that
now
I'm not really touching the center.
now I'm gonna roll a dice to see if any of the terrafolk happen to
Oh.
notice you. So I'm gonna roll a d10. If I roll a 3 or less, you might be spotted.
Yikes.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
All of us?
No, just Umbra right now.
I'm gonna hide.
Become one with the ladder.
Oh god.
That 15 was your athletic or acrobatics, right?
No.
Oh, also roll your
Roll.
acrobatics check while I'm
Oh,
rolling
yeah.
your perception check.
Well, I rolled my stealth.
Your stealth, okay, 19, that's good. But go ahead and roll an
Um,
acrobatics as well.
Okay.
It's not a high DC, it's just to see if you can climb without an issue.
Did I do?
14. Okay, yeah, so you climb fine. Alright, so let's see if the Terrafolk notices you. It has to be the 19. Okay, so one of the Terrafolk kind of, like as you're on the ladder climbing, you hear, at first you think it's like a rush of wind, right? But it's just this giant freaking, like 10-foot pterodactyl creature like flying right by you as you climb the ladder. And as it comes by you, like it lets out this loud, and kind of goes back up into the air, flying around looking for
Yikes.
things. Okay. So the good news is though, you make it to the next level. So let's see here. As you near the top of the ladder, Umbra,
Should I
you
move up?
hear the sound of a crackling fire. And let me move you over. 1 second. Oh, there's Firefinger. Okay, so you are now there.
Let me find it.
And you can hear the sound. You're all the way on the bottom left. I'm sorry. I'll shift click you over there. You should be able to see yourself now. Although I think that shift click just ruined everybody else's view, so I apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgive me. But basically, you approached another opening of a cave, Umbra, and you can hear the sound of a fire coming from somewhere inside the cave. And also, like a screech or two, like.
Okay, so am I still on the ladder?
Yeah. I imagine you're kind of like peeking your head over, maybe. Or
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the highest part of the ladder, but where I can still kind of hide down if I need to, like duck down. And I'm gonna like peek my head to see if I see anything right away.
Okay. I'm gonna move you 1 square forward, okay?
Okay.
That's what you see. So it sounds like you hear the squawking and the fire maybe coming from down in this area where I'm pinging. Kind of coming from this part of the cave. And you can kind of make out some kind of like leathery creature coming from down here. I don't know if you can see that right here.
No,
That token. You see this like
I see something.
you see some kind of like leathery looking creature thing.
Okay. I'm gonna very quietly, slowly take out my rope from it.
Okay, so you're taking out your 50 feet of rope. And what are you doing with the rope?
Was I gonna try and tie it? Is there anything around here?
Should be something that the original rope is. The ladder's type is the. You said it's a rope ladder, right? So
It's not
the
a rope. It's actually a wooden ladder.
Oh, it's a wooden. How the
But
heck does a
you
wooden ladder
can find like a piece of the
A rock.
yeah, like a rock
something.
kind of sticking out that you could tie it around, no problem.
It's like a formation from the actual.
Yeah, you could find like a sturdy part of the
Oh, this
wall
1
that you
pound
can
rock.
actually do
Tie
it
the
on.
rope to it. I thought
Yeah,
that should
exactly.
be enough for you guys.
I did it.
I'm just making sure that it's like a good solid.
Yeah, like a good solid surface.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, if I can do it
I'm gonna,
without
like,
any
quietly,
thumbs.
like tie it around.
Yeah, and I'll roll a check in secret to see how good the tie is. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you
And then
guys.
I kind of.
Sorry, go ahead.
As I say, I kind of like poke my head over and I give you guys the signal, and I kind of like point behind me like there's people, like, oh, you guys are like so far away.
We could see you.
And like 80 feet.
Yeah?
80
Yeah.
feet. They're 80 feet
Okay.
below you. So you
Yeah.
see down
Okay.
below, you see this rope come down. The rope, the tip of the rope is 30 feet up the ladder.
No, it's 2 ropes.
2 ropes.
2 ropes?
That's
Okay,
like
then
two
it
together.
comes all the
Yeah.
way down.
It's the same rope we used to go up the tunnel
okay.
earlier this session.
The original one.
So yeah, it comes all the way down.
Okay, so I'm gonna untie the rope from myself that's tied to Tess. Tess, bring that up with you, and then I'm gonna start climbing up.
I'm gonna stop Ekthal and tell him to just like put his whole weight on it for a bit before actually climbing.
Okay, I'll
Test the
it
rope
for
first.
A few seconds.
How much do you weigh, Ekthal?
Oh shit,
do I have
that's
a
right.
weight?
Yeah.
Where is my weight? Where would that be under?
You would have had to.
I don't know that you would have it, honestly.
You would have to put it.
I know on a
under
regular.
character
Oh, it
description.
says. Oh, it's your weight carried.
Usually you put that info under your character description.
But with your chainmail and everything, you weigh. I mean, you're gonna. weigh a
I'd
little
probably
more.
be 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says they average 250 pounds.
I'm gonna say. You kind of just putting your weight on it. You don't feel very confident that the ladder is gonna support your weight.
Oh, on the rope that Elva lowered.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a rope. Oh, and the rope.
That
Yeah,
Elva
you like
tied.
you kind of like pull your weight on it, and it's sturdy. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. You're gonna climb up with
Yeah.
kitty cat in your
Yep.
backpack. Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check, Mark.
Ah!
Oh my god.
So, does the rope like come free? Or because once
So-
the rope starts to give, I guess it would have to come free, huh?
I'm gonna say about 30 feet up. For whatever reason, you lose your grip on the rope.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Since I'm only 30 feet up, my echo is still at the base. I'm gonna just swap positions with my echo. I'm gonna teleport to my echo, and my echo is just gonna go all the way down and just poof.
Oh
That's
my
freaking
god.
awesome.
A
Okay.
bunch of gray mist is just gonna go poof at the base of the ladder.
poor Shadow.
Azula, how do you feel about like all this like falling and teleporting?
I
What's
start getting nauseous,
Wait, did you teleport with him?
and you just hear like.
Well,
Like you cat throwing up hairballs.
fur balls.
I giggled nervously. Nope. Oh.
You can feel like Tess, because Mutar's kind of hanging on to you. You can feel like
I'm
her
gonna do a
claws
constitution check to see
digging
if
a
she
little
does
bit.
hairball in my backpack.
So you can feel like Mukhtar's like claws digging in a little bit into your shoulders, like out of tenseness from the situation. Sorry, what was that, Axel?
Have Azula do a Constitution save to see if she does a hairball in my backpack.
I mean, that's okay. If she wants to
Yeah,
hairball,
yeah.
she can.
If you fall again, I probably will.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Oh.
guess you get to take another shot at it, Mark.
Oh god.
Right? Oh.
Can only
I,
roll,
I
roll one
take a
once in
quick
row.
breather and then I telepathically ask Azula what she's been eating lately.
You don't want to know.
Don't forget to resummon your what they call
So I'm gonna wait a second. I'm gonna summon my shadow again, in case that happens again, and I'm gonna
Oh my
start to climb
God.
again.
All right, go ahead and
Your
make
poor
your athletics check.
Shadow.
Mark, you've never rolled so many ones in your whole life.
Yeah, that's
Right?
crazy. You know why? Because it's electronic.
Yeah,
It's electronic.
it's the devil.
Don't count.
Okay,
Okay, 18.
much better. All right, so you do manage to climb up. The rest of the climb is uneventful for you. So let me let me drag you two over. There's Firefinger.
Alright, I was just making sure I didn't have the advantage on athletics.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of, as you get near the top, you hear the cackling of a fire coming from somewhere, like in this area, and Umbra I imagine Umbra, you might point out where you saw like a leathery creature, so that they're aware. But that's up to you, of course. It looks like she stepped away. So, but yeah, there's stuff here.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, we've wireless headphones in.
I'm walking around.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes. I let people know like very quietly as they're coming up that there's something over there.
And for those of you who are up on this third level, you're now 240 feet above the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, Tess and Mukhtar, you're up.
Anyone afraid of heights?
Ekfal and Azula, are you going to stay on the ladder, or are you going to put yourselves on the cliff?
I'm gonna climb out of the bag now.
Okay.
Okay, we haven't. I was never on the ladder. I was on the.
Oh, on the rope. I'm sorry, not the ladder. Is the
But
cat
yeah,
out of the bag now?
Wait.
Dang it!
Her.
I wanted to say that.
Oh, I wanted to say that.
So I'm gonna tie the rope around my character.
I would imagine I just kind of like open up the bag and Azula kind of sprawls out, kind of still disoriented.
Yeah. I'm like, I go a little bit into the cave and lean against the wall.
Look at me a little cross-eyed. What the fuck, man? I don't want to do that again.
Alright, Ekfal, where are you going to position yourself?
I'm trying to. I keep having to like zoom in. And these maps are so weird.
Sorry. This one really isn't designed for Roll20, this particular map, so I apologize.
Oh, okay.
In a dungeon crawl situation, it's going to be a little different.
You know, I would imagine that I would probably be like on the corner so that I could keep an eye on Umbra and also keep an eye on the person climbing up, just in case like something happens to Tess. I could like just dive down and catch him or something.
Okay, Tess, spotlight's on you.
So tie the end of the rope on you.
Yes. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna tie
it to the rope that you're.
I'm gonna tie the rope around me very securely, and begin my climb up.
Since I start feeling better, I go to the edge because I want to watch him eat shit if he falls.
Okay, Tess, go ahead and make a athletics check.
It's already there. 14.
14, perfect. Okay, about 50 feet up, a gust of wind suddenly comes from the north down towards you. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d6. If you roll a 1, you may be affected by the wind.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
How far below is he?
He is 30 feet below you. He's 50 feet up from the previous level. Okay, so...
Wait, didn't he tie the rope on himself, though?
He did,
Yeah, I
yes.
have the rope tied around me.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw now. Oh, I thought you rolled a 1 again.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 1 again.
There you go.
That's funny. Okay, so you succeed. So yeah, this gust of wind comes, but describe how you like maintain either your position on the ladder or the rope or whatever you want. Like, how does that look?
Yeah. I'm just clinging onto the rope with all my might as it slightly starts.
All might?
Yes,
Go
all might.
beyond.
Does it like,
Total
so if
stretch.
you're hanging onto the rope, does it kind of like, do you let go of the ladder and maybe like you kind of like go
He's
like
just
this a little bit
swinging
in
around.
the wind and then
I'm
kind of come back?
I'm just holding onto the ladder as it's blowing me away, blowing me a bit, and take out a dagger and I just jam it into a little crevice that I see, and I'm like, waiting for the wind to subside.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna
Doing
roll.
great.
I'm gonna roll a dex save for Mukhtar too.
I look at like Umbra and Ekthal and I'm like, he had enough strength to use a dagger?
Okay, so
That lanky little
Mukhtar
thing?
manages to like hold on to you too, but she like starts digging into your like flesh even more, like with her claws.
But
So it probably hurts a little bit.
I get to
Bleed
the top.
damage.
But fortunately, you do manage to make it to the top. So let me go ahead and bring you over. You're now down over here. Yeah. So go ahead and position yourself wherever you'd like. Tess, you can hear like the cackling of a fire, and you know they point out that there's like some creature over here in this part of the cave. So you guys made it. Good job. Mukhtar will kind of like jump off and just like wait here.
I massage my poor shoulders from the cat claws.
But before she like, after a second, she comes up and like rubs up against your legs again. You know, like almost like saying thank you.
I'll start winding up the rope. Summon my shadow
I
again.
remove the rope from my person.
Gotcha. So you can hear you hear like the cackling of these like this creature, and it sounds like there's more than one. They're kind of like squawking in turn, kind of like when birds are whistling to each other. You know, like they're kind of communicating back and forth. That's kind of like what it sounds like.
Uh-oh.
So you mean to tell me it sounds like the pterodactyl is communicating from Jurassic Park?
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm gonna start
Oh,
going
this-
inside the cave.
This is inside the cave, or this is
You
outside?
hear this coming from here, from where the fire
Oh,
is.
from inside the cave?
Correct.
I just stay at the entrance.
Yeah. Let me clarify.
So it sounds like from over here. There's a noise
Exactly.
coming?
Yeah, from down in this area.
Okay.
Which is where I told you guys I was hearing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we hear anything from over here? I guess that'd be-
Make a perception check, Ekthal.
Probably like a 16.
You hear like a cough, like a
Oh, because it's probably the injured guy, huh?
like a cough and like a groan, like
Like a
But-
like a bored groan or like a
It doesn't
like,
sound
oh,
like
I'm dying.
like a I'm uncomfortable groan, but it doesn't
Wow.
sound like it sounds more like almost bird like.
I have
Okay.
an idea. Why don't we make the kitty cat invisible so she can go and investigate?
Make Azula invisible, you mean, right?
Yes. Yes, not the other one. No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
Evie agrees. Yeah.
How late are we going until?
I say we could just go a few more minutes, unless you guys wanted to play like
Do we
another half an hour.
want to end it here, or do we want to have another combat?
I'm down to kind of like end it here. If you guys, unless you want to keep going, we could go for like
'Cause
another.
I feel like
Or-
I feel like we're at a stopping point right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause the next thing to happen is pretty much combat.
you don't know that.
I don't know that.
With our group, it's combat.
Yeah, that's
Most
smash.
likely, if there's a cawing of a pterodactyl around the corner, probably
combat.
combat's next.
But yeah, we could definitely end it here. This is a good
Okay.
stopping place.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't kill that random cat we found, so.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
I will have
God.
my vengeance on the cat pawing me. No.
I mean, I got a good snack of crispy fried bat wings.
Jesus.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it for the night. This was fun. Thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining. I'm glad
Yeah,
we got to
we were,
play, even just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, we got a lot done in just the short play session we had, honestly.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll write a little recap again and put it in the Roll20 thing in case you need it for any reason, and then let's see. So next Sunday, maybe hopefully we can have like a game night.
Yeah. Dustin, And Sabrina, how's that sound to you guys?
It's up to Dustin.
Philippe said he's off Sunday, right?
I will be off Sundays and Saturdays, I think, starting next week. Yeah.
Nice.
Sundays and Saturdays? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Should
Yeah,
we
I think
move
so.
our game nights to Saturday nights then?
No.
Sabrina works.
Oh, Sabrina works. So. Okay.
Sabrina works on Saturdays. She's gonna ask us that.
And she's gonna be pretty
What
tired.
we could do is we can start him Sunday earlier because it sounds like we would all have the day off.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that Dustin
Yeah.
can go home,
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
right? So if we start him like at noon and we say noon till whenever people need to go home, or maybe not noon, but you know what I mean.
Noon to 6. Whatever.
That'd be fun.
Maybe not noon. Some people are barely waking up at that time.
Yeah,
But,
maybe
Yeah,
like
but I
2
mean,
or
if we
something.
wait much longer, there's what's the point in coming over if we wait much longer? If we don't say noon.
Yeah, I'm no longer working weekends, you guys. So I'm down to one job, one full time, and then Mark just helping Mark.
I'm a job.
Mark is a job.
Mark is a job. Have you guys let him? I gotta keep him up. I gotta upkeep.
That's funny.
I like how you had to reword that.
Well, me? Mark is a job.
No, the other part.
Oh, I gotta upkeep.
Goodbye.